Hello and welcome back. I'm Anna Dalman with another opportunity to encourage you because I'm being encouraged, and it is day number 50, and my note for today is to have, there we go, courage. And the reason I'm focusing on that word, to instruct myself and to build on the foundation, is because I need to be reminded that although the past few years have been difficult because of health, etc., this is my new tomorrow, and I'm living it, and I have been living it as my health is improving and my quality of life because of it is improving dramatically. But to get over the hump, to get over that hill of where I want it to be, courage is needed. To not look left, not to look right, not to be distracted by anything that goes on around me. Sure, we all have awkward circumstances that are hard for us to walk through, and I think the difference comes down to it is our willingness to overcome those things and to press on ahead despite. So courage is the willingness to do, to be how we live and who we are, to act out of what I've just stated with excellence because of your foundation. What is that baseline in your life that you are trying to reconstruct and reinvigorate your life to look like? So to be willing to do something means that it's an option, it's a choice, and to exercise that willingness, we need to be prepared. We need to know those things that as much as we can, and we often we can't know all of it, but we need to determine what's around us and what we need to overcome. So preparedness, we can only prepare to be ready for something. So preparedness and readiness for eventualities that might become an obstacle. How are we going to create a detour around it or go over it? What are we going to do? We need to think about those things. And why are we doing that? We need the enthusiasm, the joy, the hope, the kindness and the grace when we're out and about, even though we might not be feeling great. Those kind of things are effervescent. They start in one area and then they bubble up over into others. Are you doing it? Are we doing it? Willingness is action despite the circumstances. What are your plans? How are you preparing? Are you ready for it? Can you stand firm? And even though you're needing to take a detour, are you standing firm in what you're wanting to achieve as you round it and go past it and then back on the path of the direction you're intending to go on? Have you thought about all of those? Sure, sometimes things come to us that we could not have been prepared for, but is your foundation strong enough that in that moment, the snap of a finger, that you're able to make the right choice to then walk around or find a way over it? So when we are moving forward, we need to be very, very careful of becoming too prideful in our progressing achievements, because when we do that, we are setting ourselves up for failure. We are losing sight of the objective because we are no longer single-minded in that purpose. We are being distracted by things that are around us, or distracted by ourselves, not being as vigilant as we should be. So be cautious. Do not fall back. There's no time for hesitating. You need to know your foundation and be firm in standing on it. No time for timidity. If you're doing the work, you will not be timid. You will be encouraged to push on ahead. And no doubting. You can do it. We can do it. I know I can do it. And last but not least, live your life. Okay, so now we're done with that, and it's the 7th of July, and we are going to take a look at Proverbs chapter 7. Again, as the past few chapters, primarily warning against adultery, and it's a father speaking to his son, and that, please don't be put off by that. Look at it as a parent speaking to a young person, because that's what we are intended to take away from this. and not lose sight on that. It's just the example of a father speaking to his son, but how would a mom say that the same things to their daughter? But we are going to look at the first few verses of chapter 7, and it's, my son, keep my words and treasure up my commandments with you. Keep my commandments and live. Keep my teaching as the apple of your eye. Bind them on your fingers, write them on the tablet of your heart. Say to wisdom, you are my sister, and call insight your intimate friend. Now, if you just look at those 4 verses, how powerful are they? And again, just emphasizing and repeating what we have shared so far in chapters 1 through 6. Treasure up my commandments within you. Keep my commandments and live. If we choosing to do those right things, it will be smoother for us. We will then be able to navigate those obstacles along the way correctly. Have you ever thought, keep my teaching as the apple of your eye? Have you ever had somebody poke you in the eye, or had a bug fly into your eye, or a piece of dust or something, or smoke it's in your eye? It smarts, it hurts, and you need to try and rub it to overcome it, to stimulate tears. It is the most tender, precious part. It gives you the vision for life. It allows you to look out ahead of you. That's how important wisdom is, and how we need to treasure it. Wisdom and understanding. And then you need to call insight your intimate friend. That's how much we need to treasure what we glean and know about life. When we are that cautious of being distracted from the courage we need to walk through and walk with to achieve our goals, we are not going to look left and right. We are going to look straight ahead. We're going to put those blinkers on. We're going to know what our goal is, and we are not going to allow ourselves to be distracted by any cutie thing that comes our way. And here, sure, I'm referring in that cutie thing to if you're a woman, a man, or a man, a woman. But anything that would just distract you from it. Being invited out to go somewhere with a group of people you don't really know, is that the wise choice, or do you need to go home and work on a project that has your long-term goal in mind? Those are the choices we need to make. I want to make them for my life, because I want the gift of restored health given to me to live that out, so that the work I do in the future and the life I live in the future is lived ultimately to be a blessing to others, to encourage them as I have been. So once again, thank you for joining me, and I look forward to getting back with you tomorrow. Take care and God bless, and I'll see you on day number 51. Bye-bye for now.